What's up, everyone? Well, I got my final picture for my coloring book. I did a king cobra. Disclosure, snakes are my favorite animal and king cobras are my favorite. Their Latin name's Ophiophagus hunta. Anyways, get into the screen caps of this. Back to the YouTube filter Creative Commons. If the music sounds familiar, that means you're probably a Fortnite fan. I use the Creative Commons filter. I really hope that works, but I don't know why I was just really dragging my feet on getting this one done. Even though I had a spurt last week of doing 3, I was like, come on. Technically, I think for Create Space you have to have 24 pictures. And I did 12 because, like I said, I'm going to do the front with the background, and the back will be just the animal with no background art. But I'll stop rambling and let you watch me chip away at making this Cobra pick. Snakes and bugs, with all of their individual parts, they almost seem more mechanical. And there's less room, even though the scales are kind of organic. You don't, it's a lot easier to mess things up and to make it look off. think that's it for the rough. Or maybe not. I struggled a bit. What I wasn't seeing last night that I'm seeing now, and I hope I fixed, is that this area right here, yeah, I kind of addressed it. They get to a maximum length from the throat, the belly scales, and they never taper back in. Once they reach the maximum thickness, they go straight down. I think that's what was making it look a little off, but I couldn't put my finger on it. Hindsight. I've drawn reptiles and fish before, and you can do like a little grid system for the scales. When they get spread out, they almost break from it. You see how they normally would be like a scale in between here, and when they come back in, that's where it would settle. It would originate. See how they kind of, there's like a 3-piece scale, and one scale origins in between the other. So there's like an individual line that's kind of offset. Anyways, as it spreads out, it kind of breaks that, and they almost line up with each other. And it's just, I don't know, it's hard for me to do that and make it look right. It's funny, there's reference right there, and you draw what you see. But it's hard to just not draw what you want it to be. And stay exactly, to make what your eye sees you're drawing that looks right compared to the reference, if you're not trying to stick exactly to the reference. Alright. Now we'll go into the cleanup. Five times speed is about rightish. If there is anyone who's a hardcore snake nerd watching this, they'll probably get mad because you can get real specific about the names of each of these facial scales, and that can be the determining factor, a subspecies in a region and all that type of thing. But I'm just drawing this. Just trying to get something done. Said snakes were my fave. I liked them ever since I was young. I got into them pretty hardcore. Got a venomous snake license. Never had my own king cobra, but I had a monocled cobra, some rattlesnakes and vipers. And to most people, that's like a little extreme. It's not for everybody. Most people stick to, a ball python or Or at least just don't kill them for no reason. I try to think that anytime there's an animal I don't click with. Well, I like most all animals, but I try to be tolerant and sympathetic of even cockroaches, because I had friends who were into bugs and arachnids. So I try to just get them outside. The ones I don't care for, because I know I like things that most folks don't care for. There's 7 billion of us. I guess there's bound to be a human being who's the spokesperson for every animal, even the creepy crawly ones. And I adjusted the side so it didn't stick directly to the border, that kind of framing border. That's the bulk of the cleanup. Then I just start tweaking it here and there, making things a little sharp here or there. I'm debating when this is done and making a video if I was going to put it on Facebook, because I wanted to stay anonymous. I kind of wanted this thing to take off on its own, but it's not really getting any traction, and I figured, hey, I might as well. I have some friends, see if that'll help the channel start to at least get some movement. I guess I'll post in that video that I hope anyone who knows me personally, because I would like to not be a spoiler. No name dropping if you don't mind, even though the world probably won't care. I'd like to think it's fun for me to have this channel as like my little Batman, and I'm like Bruce Wayne. That's probably a terrible analogy, but you get it. Like, it's fun to have something where it's not connected to you. So at least I have that desire. Here, I was thinking I was going to make, because I really like the big golden scales, thick black outline, and those big facial plates on the top of the King Cobra's head. And I was just going to do like a little snake, and I decided I'm just going to do like a stylized version of those scales, mainly these here. That was the thought, at least, just trying to make scale shapes. And I was going to try to put some color in and maybe represent, because a lot of times they have bands across their neck, but I thought, you know, it's a coloring book. Let's see what people do with it. Let's leave it just blank black and white outlines. Let people have the opportunity to display patterns with colors. it's funny, a big reason why I want to stay anonymous is because, my whole life I've been known as an artist because I like drawing. But I kind of burn out on people always asking me to design them a tattoo. No offense to anyone who's ever asked me that. It comes with the territory. Anyone who's an artist can kind of identify a lot of times. Unless you are into tattooing. It's just not my thing. Or to draw their baby or family members. I kind of like, that's why this channel's supposed to be like, I just do what I want, as opposed to trying to do stuff for other people. Which a lot of times falls apart because I'm not as interested or passionate about it. Then I feel bad, especially if people are paying me. It doesn't turn out as good. Anyways, that's enough personal rambling. I hope I didn't ruin it for you. There's the Cobra. I've just got to make a cover and a back page for the coloring book. Then I plan on making it go live. Offering all my little drawings on Etsy. And I guess that's it. I'll make a video when it gets done. I'll print out, if I don't get the Create Space going, if for some reason there's complications with that, I'll just go over to Copy Pro and print them personally. But thank you very much for the click. Hope you guys have a good day, and be good. Bye-bye.